Snapshot 25w09a is here with fallen trees generating in the world, firefly bushes in more places than before, and a bunch of fixes. My name is Slime and this is a showcase of the changes. Let's start with the world generation and the fallen trees. This is a long-awaited feature brought over from Bedrock Edition and involves a tree stump generating with a nearby fallen trunk. This trunk can also be decorated with mushrooms or vines. Fallen trees can be oak, birch, jungle, or spruce and can be found in biomes with that same tree type except for meadows, bamboo jungles, rivers, and groves. Flower forests only have fallen birch trees. The fallen birch trees in particular also come in both a shorter and a longer version. The new firefly bushes now generate in more places, also generating near water in mangrove swamps and all types of badlands biomes. They are still pretty rare in those biomes though. In other news for the new blocks and items, cactus flowers no longer float above walls and will instead cause a post to be placed on the wall like other blocks that can attach to the top of walls. Leaf litter can no longer be placed on walls or other center-only support blocks and now need full surface support. Leaf litter is now also replaceable when placing blocks. The new short and tall dry grass is now randomly offset within the block they are on, just like short and tall moist grass. And dead bushes can now be placed on farmland. In gameplay news, you can no longer sometimes teleport through blocked ender portals when moving very fast. Strafing twice in quick succession while walking forwards no longer triggers sprinting. Flying into water with elytra no longer puts you in a state where moving backwards makes you do a barrel roll. And walking up slabs next to lava no longer sets you on fire. In mob news, the snout of the new cow model is no longer offset by a tiny amount. And goats now obey the mob griefing game rule for ramming armor stands instead of doing exactly the opposite. In visual news, end crystal beams now render correctly. The beam of a beacon no longer disappears and reappears when approaching it and no longer renders beyond the render distance and above the distance fog. When far away from a beacon, the beam no longer clips into the block. In stability news, this snapshot brings us fixes for some logged graphics errors as well as random ticking building up in lazy loaded chunks. However, there are also some new issues with this snapshot, especially on Mac machines where the menus do not have any text, layering is wrong in the UI, and the game crashes if you try to take a screenshot. And finally, this version also comes with Datapack version 69. Nice. That brings us a big change to how SNBT works in commands, including support for Unicode escaped sequences and more. Nice! If you're also interested in that, keep your eyes on the channel for a separate video. Nice! But that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. There are some options for supporting the channel that can be clicked below the video. Nice! My name is Slime, and I'll see you next time.